Good morning, Sir Williams. I'm Jane.
And I'm Lauren, and we're your Lori Live announcers for today.
Attention, everyone. With the number of COVID cases rising, we would like everyone to limit the number of people they come in contact with. You should talk to your friends and families and other people in your social bubbles to see how many contacts you guys have together. Doesn't matter if you're learning from home or from school.
Fall isn't the season of falling leaves and only spooks. It's also the flu season, and to prevent this twindemic of both flu and COVID, Ottawa Public Health is encouraging everyone to get the shot. If you're not sure about where to get the flu shot, go to ottawa.ca to find out where Ottawa Public Health community clinics and participating pharmacies are.
Our first clip is from Leanna, interviewing Dr. Ouimet, a psychologist for the OCDSB, talking about some important social services.
Hi, I'm Leanna, and today I'm here with Miss Ouimet. So, before we start off, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Hi, I am Dr. Leanne Ouimet. I am a psychologist with the Ottawa Carleton District School Board. And within the school setting, I can work with students to do assessments if there are concerns around learning issues or struggles in the classroom. I also do counseling one-on-one with students and a lot of consultation with staff whenever issues come up in the school.
So what are a few things that people should consider before they reach out?
All the appointments with any of the learning support staff are done through guidance. So it would be really important to reach out to the guidance counselor first and give them a little bit of background information about what you're worried about. And then the guidance counselors would be speaking with all the learning support staff, so psychologists, social workers, our other supports, and then seeing who it would be most appropriate to send the student to see.
What do you specifically specialize in if someone is assigned to you for their worries?
So probably one of the number one things that I would be doing that is different from the other professionals would be the assessment. So if there were a need to do an assessment again for a learning disability or academic issues, struggles in the classroom, or if there were serious worries around mental health, like anxiety or depression, that needed to be assessed for a diagnosis, that would be something that I would be doing. And then after that, it really is different types of counseling. And again, for the counseling, it's often more a question of who would be able to see the student quickest.
Thank you again for your time. And this is Miss Leanne Ouimet, a psychologist with the OCDSB.
Thank you. Nice to meet you all.
Whoops, muted. Alright, thank you for that clip, Lena. Let's move on to the weather. This morning it's 8 degrees, feels like 6 with a mix of sun and clouds. Later on today, it'll rise to 10, but feels like 7, again with a mix of sun and cloud. Tomorrow, it'll be 8 and feels like 4 with tons of sunshine. And let's move to Jane.
Now we have the picture of the day. Thank you, Abby, for the gorgeous photo of you standing in a pile of beautiful leaves. Feel free to send us your photos to LoriLiveGoogroups.com. Hey, Lauren, did you know this was one of the entries for the contest coming up?
Contest? What contest?
Well, what you don't know? Well, it's a good thing I made a clip about it. Let's take a look. Hey, Sir Will, Jane here. I got an announcement for you. Let's take a look.
Oh.
So we have a photography challenge for you guys, which means you guys have to have up until Sunday at noon to send us your photos. These photos can be related to the theme by having a close-up on an object, using them as a background for a main subject, or even using a social media filter related to that theme. This challenge's theme is fall colors, so it involved bright reds, oranges, yellows, and even browns. This time of year, there's a lot of those colors around, so it's up to you guys to be creative. Don't forget, Sir Will, we have just under a week to send us your photos, and I can't wait to see what the results are. So, happy hunting!
Oh, that makes more sense. After this, I'll send in some pics too.
With all the colder weather rolling in, there'll be less time to go outside, so it's best to get out while you can. Some things you can do are go see some of the nearby waterfalls in Ottawa, and trust me, they're a lot closer than you think. If that's not your thing, how about going to some of the restaurant patios while they're still open, or checking out the Ghost Walk downtown?
Next up on the announcements list is a notification from Student Council. There's a link that was sent to everyone by Google Form for the ballot for the Sir Will Student Council Co-President and Senator elections. You must sign in to your OCDSB account in order to submit the form, and you must do so before 4 p.m. Friday, October 9th. Once your ballot has been submitted, you cannot change your vote. Please check in on their Instagram for videos posted about the candidates.
Did you guys hear the music this morning? Good? Well, if you guys have any suggestions about what we should put on before the show, please check out Laurier Live. We'll be looking at your ideas to decide what we should put. And that's all we have for you today. So, we'd love to see what you Lancers have been up to. Please send us your photos, videos, or even stories to us. We can be reached at LaurierLiveGooglegroups.com, on our Instagram at SWL_LaurierLive, or even tweet at us at LaurierLive. That's all from me, Sir Will. See ya!
Bye!